everybody, welcome back to another episode of Helix Amps Revisited, and today we're taking a look at an absolutely killer Fender style amp model that we have in the Helix, and that is the Tweed Blues Bright amp model, which is a model of a Fender BASSMAN amp. This is an iconic amplifier which was used by a lot of really killer players over the years, and there's good reason why. This was originally a bass amplifier that ended up being adopted by a lot of guitar players because of the really incredible tones that we could coax out of it. It really has an interesting bottom end to it that works really nicely with the Strat style guitar like I'm going to be utilizing it with today. The preset we're going to create today is going to be a little sample, very stripped down version of my Tweed Blues Bright Ultimate preset that I have available on the Line 6 Marketplace. It will be available at the link below, but the stripped back version will also be available for free on my website. So you can go grab this at another link below. And if you like this, you can consider maybe grabbing the full bundle. It helps to support my channel. I do appreciate it. Later in the video, I'm going to play you a full in the mix audio video demo of the full Tweed Blues Bright Ultimate preset from the Line 6 Marketplace. And I hope you guys enjoy that. But without further ado, let's dive over and take an in-depth look at how I dialed this amp in to get what I feel are some great results. All right, so here we are over in Helix Native. You'll notice I have my normal little signal chain going here. Again, you're gonna see the input and output meters here. I'm not in HX Edit. I get that question a lot. You're also gonna see gain reduction meters on the compression. This is Helix Native. I don't have my Helix set up today in the studio here. So starting at the end of my chain, I'm starting with an LA Studio comp set up to give me probably a little more compression than normal here. It was really sounding great on this to get maybe between 3 and 5 dB of gain reduction. Again, if you find that too much, you can just adjust the peak reduction, but I found these settings worked really nice. I have a peak reduction of 5, gain of 5, and mix of 100%. On the parametric EQ, I'm really just using it for low and high cut as usual. And again, I just have it here in case I ever, in a certain situation, wanted to tweak this tone. It's really a small hit on DSP to have that ability without having to change out blocks in a situation where you may have to change them pretty quickly. But on the low cut, I have 100 hertz. On the high cut, I have 8 kilohertz. I'm using the Hot Springs reverb on this with a dwell of 4, spring count of 1, the drip set to low, and the mix of about 29%. I also have a high and low shelf, low frequency and high frequency both set to 650 hertz. All the frequencies below that pulled back by 2 dB, all the frequencies above that boosted by 2 dB. And the most interesting thing is here I'm using a dual cab with the split AB path. So I'm routing more signal to path A. So this is set to A45. So we're getting mostly this path with a little bit of path B mixed in there, both with the exact same cab, the 410 Tweed P10R. And you'll notice on path A, which is going to be the bulk of our sound, I have a 121 ribbon on the cap edge, 3 inches back, 0 degree angle. And on the other 410 Tweed P10R, I have a 7 dynamic mic on the cap edge, distance of 1 inch, 0 degrees on the angle. And like I said, I blend that in just a little bit with the main mic, which is the 121 ribbon. And that's how I got a really nice beefy fat sounder to this. As far as the amp setting goes, you see we have the Tweed Blues Bright here. I have the drive set on 3, bass on 6.5, mid on 6.4, treble on 3, presence on 2.7, channel volume on 10, master on 10, and I don't believe I touched the deeper functions. We have sag, hum, ripple, all on 5, and the bias on 7.3, and the bias X on 5. So let's do this. Let's turn everything off here, our high and low cuts, our compressor, our reverb, and our high and low shelf. And we'll just kind of introduce those one at a time. Here is what the amp and the 2 cabinets sound like that I have set up with these settings. And I'm on the bridge pickup on my Vigier Expert Strat style guitar with DiMarzio area pickups. Very beefy low end. If I go to the neck pickup, that's probably going to be problematic in a lot of scenarios just because of how big that bottom end is. It's going to get in the way potentially in a mix of the kick drum bass guitar. And that's one of the reasons why I bring in, first of all, let's go with the high and the low cut. So hopefully this will clean some of that up. That's back on the bridge pickup. I'll go to the neck pickup. Obviously a little bit better. But still needs a little bit of work. That's why I bring in this high and low shelf EQ. So without, here we are on the neck pickup still. Notice that just brings a little bit of sparkle to the sound and cleans up the mud and the bottom. Going to be much more usable in any mix we decide to use it in. Remember, I'm still on the neck pickup here. Going to the bridge pickup. So adding the low and the high cut and the low and the high shelf in really helps to retain all of the great qualities of the BASSMAN amp, but we just make it more mix ready and usable both in the studio and live. Let's add in our Hot Springs reverb. So really nice stuff. And finally, I'm going to bring this compressor in so we can hear how this just tightens things up a bit. So there you have it. There is the full complete tone. As I mentioned, that free preset is available at my website at the link below, but that is just a small snippet of a much more full-featured preset, which is the Tweed Blues Bright Ultimate preset, which is available through the Line 6 Marketplace, also at a link below. Let's take a listen now how the various snapshots and effects that are included with the full-blown Tweed Blues Bright Ultimate preset sound when utilized together in a mix. right, what did you guys think of that? I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found that that worked nicely and it's something that you could possibly use in your everyday playing, whether you're using it live or in the studio. It works really, really nicely. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. If you're so inclined, you want to help support my channel so I can keep bringing you this content, maybe you can grab a copy of that Line 6 Marketplace preset. But if not, you're also more than welcome to go to my website and grab the free preset. And I hope you enjoy that and tweak it however it works for you, your monitoring system, your guitar, and your tastes. So thank you guys so much for sharing your time with me. Please like the video, share it with anybody who you think would get some use or enjoyment out of watching it. And also please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Ciao for now.